We have Yusek Carlos Primo David of DENR via Zoom. Good morning po, Yusek.
Hi, good morning, Angela and Angelo. Nice to meet both of you.
Same here and thanks for joining us today. Siyempre, paunang tanong po natin, how are we helping areas that don't have access to fresh water right now? Dahil dun po sa ating report, we have 40 million Filipinos na wala pa rin po pala hanggang ngayong access to clean and potable water.
Alam mo, Angela, there was a sectoral meeting yesterday with the President to talk about water resources. Marami akong pinresent ng mga proyekto, including water supply for large cities like Cebu and Cagayan de Oro. Meron ding programa on dams for irrigation. Pero alam mo, pinick up talaga ng Presidente kahapon ay yung isang slide ko na nagsasabi na 40 million of our countrymen still do not have access to a formal water supply. Ito yung tubig na hindi pinapipe in sa mga kabahayan natin. At sabi niya, yan ang priority natin. No, more than any of the other bigger projects.
Okay, what strategies? I thought we've been talking about desalination system. Aside from that, ano pa ang possible strategies natin to address our water woes na sinabi rin ng Presidente, which is kind of ironic because we are a nation that experiences a lot of floods, and yet when it comes to supplying our kababayans with water, medyo nahihirapan tayo.
Alam mo, tama ka na very ironic. Ang dami natin tubig pagka rainy season, pagka dry season naman, kulang tayo ng tubig. Kaya yung isang program dyan ay talaga mag-impound tayo ng tubig during the rainy season with or through reservoirs and dams para may gagamitin tayo para sa dry season. Ngayon, hindi alam ng karamihan, or siguro alam ng karamihan kung ilan ang islands natin, isla natin sa Pilipinas. This is around 7,600 plus islands. Pero ang hindi alam ng karamihan ay kalahati ng total number of islands natin ay small island barangays. More than 3,000 small island barangays. And almost all of them do not have access to a stable, sustainable supply of water. So ang isang solution dyan para sa mga island barangays natin ay itong tinatawag na modular desalination systems. Maliliit na mga desalination plants po sila.
I understand kanina dun po sa report natin na in 4 weeks time, basta may pondo, makakapag-install tayo nitong mga desalination systems or machines that you've mentioned. And I understand also na meron pong 20 island barangays in Cebu that are already doing this. And meron po bang binigay na timeline si Pangulong Bongbong Marcos sa inyo para po maisakatuparan itong mga plano na to?
Wala naman timeline, pero sabi niya ito yung priority natin and it has to happen right away. Lalo na El Nino pa rin tayo, merong drought conditions pa rin tayong nararanasan, lalo na dito sa western part ng Pilipinas. And so, very clear yung instructions to do fast-track this particular program.
Right. Taking this opportunity, Yusek, to ask you na rin po regarding the Verde Island Passage. Could you tell us more about the protection na nakapag-partner po kayo with the different companies as well?
Okay po. Marami pong events ang nangyari kahapon. Ang center of the center, alam naman po ng lahat na the center of biodiversity in this part of the world is the Philippines, and the center of the center is somewhere in the Verde Island Passage. Ito po yung dagat in between Batangas, south of Batangas, and north of islands like Mindoro, Romblon, and Marinduque. Yung island, yung belt po na yan, including the Verde Island, yan po ang isa sa pinakamayaman sa biodiversity natin. Ngayon kahapon, nag-sign po ng agreement ang DENR through our Secretary, Sec. Tony Loizaga, kasama ang DOE through Sec. Popo Lotilla at saka yung malalaking businesses natin, particularly to implement programs for the preservation of the Verde Island Passage, this area that I'm talking to you about.
Yes, Yusek, no, supposedly, no, I'd like to get your side on this. There have been various groups that have been claiming na DENR hasn't responded to their calls, like protect the Verde Island Passage. Now, is this true, Yusek?
Dami po siguro ng kailangang protektahan ng DNR ay hindi talaga natin mapagtutuunan ng pansin ang lahat ng issues at lahat ng problema hinggil sa deforestation and loss of biodiversity. But rest assured, for the Verde Island Passage and many other islands, our Secretary is serious in implementing programs to protect these natural resources. In fact, for the very first time in our history, we will be putting up 6 marine stations around the Philippines. Itong marine stations na to will double as for our monitoring and surveillance of illegal activities, at the same time research for the protection of our environment, marine environment in particular. Meron po yan sa norte, sa may Santa Ana, ginagawa po ngayon. Meron dito sa Northern Palawan, meron sa may Giwan, and then dito sa Mindanao. So 6 all in all. And then moving forward in 2025, we will add a few more stations. Ito yung isang naisip namin na para yung presence ng DNR is really on the ground, no, in areas that are most needing of protection. Kasama dyan yung well, ito lang yung sa mga marine environments natin. Pero later on, we will also have, actually it started this year, protection programs for specific animals naman. Alam natin, pinoprotektahan natin ang Philippine eagle, tamaraw, pero meron pa tayong iba pang mga endangered animals that will need a little bit more focus. No? Yung dugong, Philippine kakatu, at iba pang mga hayop sa ating kagubatan.
Ako, marami pa po kaming gustong itanong sa inyo, but unfortunately, we don't have much time. But thank you so much. We really appreciate your presence here. Thank you so much, Yusek Carlos Primo David of DENR.
Maraming salamat po.